Prepare yourself for the most mediocre half hour of your life. Two guys who procreated twice. This is Bad Daditude with Adam.
Roses are red, violets are blue, sandwiches are awesome, go make me one.
And Josh.
Whenever they're 35 living in your fucking basement and you can't get rid of them, you got a problem on your hands.
A podcast about two sorry excuses for men and their crap lives as they cling on to the idea that any of us give a flying
Check 1, 2. Hello, I'll talk like this.
Bad Daditude starts now.
I wasn't ready yet.
Oh, you weren't? Mm-mm. Sorry. Josh isn't ready. I feel like we're unusually close today.
Not as bad as whenever we had the last podcast.
Well, we only had one microphone.
I know, but that was very uncomfortable. I had to change. We have a list of everything that we talk about or that we want to talk about. And
who made up that list?
Well, you. I don't do anything.
He's just along for the ride.
Here's the conversation that we had on Saturday. Hey, would you at least promote the fact that we're doing a show? And I'm like, oh yeah, well, why don't you just tag me in everything that you do? And he's like, oh, so
I'm busy eating crawfish.
I was eating crawfish.
Yeah, you
I was drinking beer.
Yeah, well, you definitely.
Do you know how much weight I've lost so far?
None.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm
actually,
down 12 pounds.
Congratulations.
And I put on a pair of pants. A month ago, I could not button these pants. Like, I couldn't even get the button together. And I put them on. They were still a little snug in the thigh area, but I could easily button them. So, you know, I'm getting there.
It's going to take you a while. There's going to be something that derails you. They have that place right by your house that has the good barbecue.
Why are you going to be an asshole?
I'm just saying. You're going to get fat again. Look, I lost 150 pounds and I got fat again.
How much did you gain back? All of the 150?
No. I gained back almost half of it. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. You always hear diets don't work. They don't. You gotta.
Well, no, listen, the way I did it, it was very lifestyle based, but it also had a lot to do with not having kids at the time, because I have figured out that there are two things that have changed from whenever I lost all my weight. Number one, I had a kid that wasn't even a year old yet, so I could go out and do whatever I wanted. I could run. I wasn't on their timetable. The other thing is that I was working in radio and I walked around a lot. You walk around the studios, you walk around to do stuff. You're always on your feet walking around. I don't do that at all anymore. I'm sitting in a chair doing an office job all the time. Sit. So you kind of have to do double. If I'm doing cardio for 30 minutes a day, which I do, if I do cardio for 30 minutes a day, then I should probably do cardio for an hour to an hour and a half, because that would make up for the time that I'm supposed to be walking around at the office. Agree?
You need to do more than, you need to up your cardio is what you need to do, because you're not.
That's just what I said, asshole.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying.
God.
So, hey, welcome. All right, so this is the Bad Daditude podcast. Here's how it works. We're going on Facebook Live just to kind of give you a raw look at actually how it happens. And then the audio podcast available on iTunes and Google Play Music and SoundCloud and the website, twobaddads.com. We'll also have video. I told Josh right before we went on the air, launching a new podcast is hard. It's easy if you don't want to make money at it. Okay? It's easy. Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Well, Josh has a full-time job right now.
And a part-time job.
I don't have.
I make money.
Yeah, I don't make any money.
Yeah.
And in fact, Katie text messaged me earlier and said she was bitching because she had to move money over from savings 3 times this month already. So, yeah. It goes fast. Anyway, if you guys don't know, last 2 jobs I was fired from. Radio's not very stable.
Well, let's not say fired. I think it was a layoff, wasn't it?
Isn't that the same thing?
No. I found this out the other day that you're not. If they lay you off, then it doesn't count as being fired. Like when we worked at KRBE, we were laid off. We weren't fired.
Right.
There was nothing that we did that.
And we also have to assume that some people watching this don't even know that, 1, we're in Houston, and 2, KRBE is a radio station we worked at together.
Long time ago.
Every time I get fired, this is what happens. Either Josh or somebody on the show will get me and say, hey, boss wants to see us in their office, and I don't think it's good. And I'll go, what? it's probably nothing. Walk in, boom, lay the hammer down.
That's what happened at KRB. Remember I said, hey, Tracy wants to see you guys after the show's over. You were like, okay.
But our program director, Tracy, a.k.a. Genghis Khan, she always wanted to see us after the show.
Yeah, I guess so. But then I did say, I remember this because I said, it's not good. You were like, oh, okay. It's like it was no big deal.
Yeah, boom. They laid the hammer down.
Then you got laid off.
That is, every time I've been fired, that's exactly what's happened. Last time I got fired in Dallas, my morning show partner, Shonda, she said, hey, I was at the printer and somebody's exit papers were printing out. And someone hurried over to the printer and took them, so I wasn't supposed to see them. And I go, well, they fire people all the time. What's the big deal? Thinking, there's no way they're gonna fire us. Boom! Laid the hammer down.
She didn't see the name on the paper?
No, she did not.
She did shortly there afterwards.
So anyway, what I'm saying is radio is very unstable. So now I'm looking to expand and try to earn a living. I would rather have 5 part-time jobs on the side than, as long as it's something I enjoy doing, than a full-time radio job where I had to move, which I can't do. Anyway, so this podcast, we're just starting it up. We thought it was a good idea. A lot of other podcasts that we hear out there are absolute garbage. They're shit. I mean, they're terrible.
And so far, our reviews are, it's okay. Yeah. So we would rather you pay for something that's okay,
and right now
than something that's not.
Right now it's free. Okay, right now it's free.
There are other ways for us to make money right now, though.
Yeah.
How do you make money with what we do right now?
Prostitution. No. Oh,
other
right
than
now.
that, yes.
Advertising. I didn't tell you. The advertisements won't show up on our website until we get to a certain level.
Oh,
so
Jesus
right now
Christ.
we're at the bottom of the barrel and no one will advertise on our website. So we have to build those numbers. So there you go. You guys can go and help us out big time. And I told Josh, I'm bribing people with stuff to give away. Like I had some, 2 limited edition t-shirts. And when I say limited edition, these were the last 2 t-shirts on earth. They will never be made again. I had a 1021 The Edge phone cover for iPhone 6 or 7 Plus, which, by the way, you can still win when you subscribe at twobaddads.com.
You don't have anything autographed that you can give away?
I can do that as well.
What do you have over the years that has been autographed and just sitting around your house?
From artists, nothing, because
really?
I hate meeting artists. I have one of my favorite pictures, and I didn't get it autographed, but at the time, I was in between John Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora, and I'd just gotten this tattoo done, I think, and it was bandaged up. And Richie Sambora, I got right in the middle. Hey guys, And Richie said, "Oh, cool, got some new ink. What did you get?" And for whatever reason, I don't know why I said this, but he was married to, of course, Heather Locklear at the time. Oh, so hot. And I go, "Oh, it's a portrait of your wife." And it got really awkward and silent. And John Bon Jovi looked at me. He goes, "Damn, that's a dick move." So it was a little awkward.
Subscribe to Bad Daditude in iTunes, Google Play Music, and SoundCloud.